Let's now discuss IAM policies in more detail. How policies are applied. Imagine we have a group of developers, A, B, C. We can attach a policy to the entire group. When we do this, the policy's permissions will be applied to every single member. So A, B, and C will all inherit this policy. Now, if we have a second group, maybe the operations group with D and E, we can attach a different policy to them. In this case, D and E will have a different set of permissions than the developers. What about a user who is not in a group? For example, F. We can still apply a policy to an individual user even if they don't belong to any group. This is called an inline policy. An inline policy is a policy that is attached directly to a user. And finally, a user can belong to multiple groups. For example, if C and D are both part of an audit team group and we attach a policy to that group, both C and D will also inherit the permissions from the audit team. This means that C will have the permissions from the developers group and the audit team group. D will have permissions from the operations group and the audit team group. This is a powerful and flexible way to manage permissions. Let's talk about what a policy actually looks like. An IAM policy is written in a format called a JSON document. You will see this structure a lot in AWS, so it's a good idea to become familiar with it. A policy document has a few key parts. Version. This is the language version of the policy. For the exam, you just need to know it's a version number. Statement. A policy can have one or multiple statements, and each statement is a block of permissions. A statement itself has 4 very important components. Effect. This determines if the statement allows or denies access. A policy can say allow a user to do something, or it can say deny a user from doing something. Principle. This specifies the user, account, or role that the policy is applied to. In many cases, this is applied to the root account. Action. This is the specific list of API calls or actions that a user is either allowed or denied. For example, it could be a command to start a server or delete a file. Resource. This is a list of specific resources that the action will be applied to. For example, the action might be delete a file, but the resource could be a specific folder or file within a bucket. For the exam, you need to understand the relationship between the effect, the action, and the resource. But don't worry, you will see many examples of these throughout the course and you will become very confident with them. That's all for this lecture. I hope you liked it and I will see you in the next one.